Hi, welcome to the Core 24 Fitness channel. I'm Katie Zepp, and today we're going to do a functional intensity workout. Today's workout is going to involve 4 cones. You can use any object of equal height, no higher than about 6 inches, and no wider than about 4 or 5 inches. Any 4 objects will do. We're going to go through a short warm-up and then take you through 12 stations using these cones. So to get started, I want you to stand with your feet a little wider than hips distance, toes turned out. We're going to put our hands behind our head, push our hips back, and do 10 prisoner squats. Make sure you're keeping your lower back slightly arched. Do a few more. Good, then we're going to take our hands together, open and close 10 times. And now stand with your legs a little wider apart. And we're going to lunge side to side, keeping your toes facing forward and getting a good inner thigh stretch. 10 each way. And now you're going to do a side bend, reach, 5 each way. And now 5 straight leg kicks on each leg. And 5 foot grabs. And now we'll take it up a bit to jumping jacks. We'll do 10 jumping jacks. And 10 skiers. If you're feeling warmed up, we can get started. If you want, you can repeat those warm-ups 2 to 3 times till you feel completely warmed up. Okay, so I'll demonstrate what you'll be doing with the cones. You'll do each of these exercises for 30 seconds, and then you'll take a 30-second break and move to the next exercise. After you've completed all 12, you're going to repeat the entire circuit for a total of 3 rounds. So the first exercise you're going to place the cones about 3 feet apart, and you're going to ski laterally. So take a side leap, tap a cone, side leap, tap a cone. If you don't want to leap, you can just step and tap. If you can, leap and tap. 30 seconds, move on to your next exercise. We're going to do push-up position cone taps. So you're going to place your hands on either side of your cone. Take your feet apart, and I want you to really stabilize your hips so that they don't rock side to side as you tap the cone. Try to keep your hips very steady for 30 seconds. Now you're going to use, again, only 1 cone. You're going to do lateral hop overs. If you're able to, you're going to hop with 2 feet side to side over the cone. If you can't do that, you're going to side step over the cone. Next up is going to be a side lunge cone tap. So you're going to only use 1 cone. Step far enough away that you can take a nice lunge. Your feet are facing forward, butt goes back, cross over and tap the cone. You'll repeat that same leg, a crossover tap. Next, you'll do the other side, obviously. Cross over and tap for 30 seconds. After you've done your 2 sets of side lunges, you're going to do a jog and back pedal. So what I want you to do for this one is to take 2 of your cones and move them about 6 feet apart. Now what you're going to do is you're going to run forward, tap your cone, then back pedal and tap your cone. For safety, when you back pedal, you don't want to lean back. Because if you fall, you're going to try to catch yourself and you can injure your wrists. So what you're going to do is back pedal with your chest leaning slightly forward. Okay. Next, you're going to do on one cone, a forward and backward jog. So you're going to use one cone. You're going to use your right foot to step over and your right foot to step back. Front, back. And whenever we're doing something high impact, if you want to take it down, you're just going to march forward and back. You're then going to do the same thing on your left foot. For the next station, it'll be left foot, forward and back. Okay. Next, you're going to sit down, stretch out your legs so they're straight and that the cone is directly to one side of your legs. Place your hands on the floor, up, lightly tap the floor, up and over, lightly tap the floor. If that's too hard, you're going to scoot your butt toward the cone with a bent knee position. You're going to do the same thing. If you're super advanced, you don't need your hands, you can try to do it without using your hands. Okay, next up something we call on your mark. You're going to use your right foot. You're going to jog 3 times, forward, forward, tap your cone. So, 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Obviously, you're going to do the same thing in the next station on your left. You'll step to the other side of the cone. I'm using my left leg, jogging forward, and tap. Forward, tap. Okay. And I believe we're on our last one. Okay, for the last one, you're actually going to hold your cone. You're going to place it to one side of your feet. You're going to pretend there's a wall in front and behind you. In other words, you don't have a lot of space to move forward and back. You want all of your movement to be in a small direction and a small space, front and back. So what we're going to do is we're going to lean to our side, pick up our cone. Now remember, we don't have space to move forward and back, so we have to take that cone up, over our head, down, 2 hands, hop, over, and back. Grab that cone again. Up, over, hop, over, and back. What you don't want to do is use only one hand, because look how easy this is. We don't want to do that. We want to use those side muscles. So we want to use 2 hands when we bring it over. And you'll feel a lot here being worked. I'm just going to confirm that we've done all of our stations. Yes, we have. So again, 30 seconds of each, 30-second break. I'm sorry, 30 seconds, 15 to 30-second break. You need the 30 seconds. Hopefully you can keep it down to about 15 seconds. Do all 12 stations, repeat it for a total of 3 circuits, and that gives you a great functional intensity workout. Have a great day.